If you haven't already done so, close your eyes down and begin taking some nice deep breaths. And as you're breathing, just allowing yourself to settle in, allowing yourself to move into a more calm and settled state. Maybe you'd like to imagine on the exhales just breathing away whatever's been going on for you, the events of the day, things that have been on your mind, anything incomplete. You've got this bit of time that you've carved out for yourself to work on this goal. And so just breathing away anything unrelated to this goal, allowing yourself to take this time free of all of that. And just staying with your breath a little while longer. While I'm talking, just focus on your breathing, taking nice, long, slow, deep breaths, and allowing yourself to relax more fully, to settle in with every breath. Now, I'd like you to imagine or think about standing outside of a closed door. This door leads to what I think of as your personal control room, a place where you can go anytime to make adjustments or changes that will positively impact your day-to-day life. We'll go in that room together in a little while, but for now, just think about or imagine the door. Notice the size or shape of the door. Is it your standard size door, or is it bigger or smaller? Is it your regular rectangular door, or is it a different shape? Is it a single door or a double door? Notice the color of the door. Is it one color, or is there more than one? Or how about the texture? If you could reach out and touch the door, what would it feel like? Getting a sense of the texture, the temperature. Maybe noticing what the door is made of. Or if it has any hardware like a peephole or hinges, a doorknob. And keeping it closed for now, but getting a sense of how it opens. Does it push or pull, swing or slide? Does it look like it might be heavy or light? While I'm speaking, just continue to observe the details of the door. See, observing the details of the door calls your subconscious forward. Your subconscious is your creative mind. And so anytime you do an activity that involves using your imagination, you have to make contact with your subconscious. And so while I'm setting up the next part of this exercise, continue to just observe the sensory details of the door. Now I'm going to describe what's on the other side of the door. And then we're going to go in together and explore and make some adjustments in your control room. And whatever adjustments you make inside this room, you will see, feel, and experience in your everyday life. And so inside this room, there is a wall. And on the wall are a number of dials, levers. Each one has a label under it so that you know what it controls. And you know exactly where every specific dial and lever is. The dials might have numbers on them that go from 0 to 10, 0 obviously being the off position, and 10 as high as the dial can go. And the levers have an on or off position. There might even be a locking mechanism for certain dials or levers so that you can lock it in place if it seems right to do so. And you can turn things up or down, on or off. You can lock them in place. You could even dismantle or destroy a dial. It's entirely up to you. And so now imagine opening up the door. You can close it or even lock it behind you if you wish. Going inside the room and locating that wall of dials and levers. Now, in a moment, I'm going to be quiet. And in that quiet time, I would like you to locate whatever dials or levers you would like that may help you to achieve a goal. Remember, you can turn things up or down, on or off. You can lock them in place. You can destroy a dial or lever. And so, for example, if I wanted to improve my sleep, I might turn up the dial for getting to sleep more easily. I might turn up a dial for getting deeper sleep. I might turn down a dial for worrying about what's coming up the next day. And so take some time to consider what dials or adjustments you might like to make in relation to your goal. And I'm going to be quiet and give you some time to make any adjustments you want. And when you're ready to complete the exercise, you can just open your eyes, and upon opening your eyes, you'll be instantly awake, alert, and aware. But before you go off and make those adjustments, I also want to mention that if there's ever a time in your day-to-day life that you'd like to make a quick adjustment, you don't necessarily have to come back to the room. You could just imagine the specific dial or lever that you want to adjust there in the space in your mind and make the adjustment. Having done this exercise in this session, your subconscious knows what it means if you bring a dial or lever to mind and make an adjustment to it. And you'll notice that you're able to use this tool effortlessly in your day-to-day life to make adjustments in the moment that you'd like to make. Your subconscious understands what it means when you imagine or envision a dial or lever and turn it up or down, turn it off, turn it on, lock it in place, or destroy it. And you'll notice that this translates to real-world results. But for now, I'm going to be quiet and give you a few minutes of music to make whatever adjustments you'd like to make in your room. Enjoy.